The life of an improviser is tough. You work hard not writing plays, not crafting jokes, and then nobody ever comes to see your shows. Much of the job is explaining to your aunt what exactly it is that you do. I guess you could say I make believe with adults, but it's more than that. It's capturing a feeling on an instant. Today I had to meet a woman I'd literally been avoiding for a year. Her name was Robin Hitchcock, and at one time we'd been friends and colleagues at Arcade Comedy Theater. But Robin was known to talk, and talk, name drop and prattle on about her travels, and try to make every bit of small talk a grand statement on the nature of the universe. Plus, how many times did I have to hear about how she lived in South Africa?
Robin, it is so good to see you.
Sarah, it has been too long.
Truly, it feels like it's been forever.
Well, every year in the pandemic is 10 years.
It's true. No, but seriously, what have you been up to this year?
Oh, well, to answer that question, I need to take you back to before the pandemic. Even then, I was in quite a place.
Okay, here we go.
To access theater. I felt
It's already
disconnected
starting.
to character, to emotion, to humor.
I was beginning to realize the only way to make this evening bearable would be to scroll through my phone.
Developing a new form of improvisation, where it is just myself. And in that form of improvisation, I ask myself the same questions that Stanislavski would have any performer ask themselves in character. Who am I? What am I doing here?
Singing telegram. My dearest Joffrey, you're very, very great. Please pay your electric bill. You're very, very late. Dearest darling is Megan. I'm so sorry that I left you, and I'm sorry how you heard. Please know that it's me, not you. Please change back the Netflix password. No, that's crossed out. Sincerely, Braxton. Dear Sneezy Mike 42069. Your face is like sunshine and all my favorite things. Thank you for resetting your security settings. Your service means so much to us that we send you this ode. 246013875 is your dual verification code. Please enjoy this flower bouquet. Let us know if you did not request this reset. Love Pornhub.
In other words, it's just like you and I on stage, waving our chairs back at each other, pretending that they're swords.
Really? Is she gonna keep going on about this?
Yeah. Oh.
And as you know, in
brother.
any piece or any improvisation, there's this instinct for when it's going to become boring.
Oh, yes.
But you don't want to lose the attention of the audience, because then they might as well just go to sleep.
Yes.
I am so tired. I'm gonna fall asleep as soon as I turn off this light. Why the fuck am I still awake? I've just been laying here for 45 minutes with my eyes open. I'm never gonna get to sleep. Okay, I'll count sheep or something. 1, 2, 3. Did I lock the door? Can I take NyQuil if I'm not sick? Can I take it with my other medications, or will I die in my sleep? Wonder if everyone remembers when I puked in class in 2nd grade. Oh god, remember when I watched Sinister? Did I lock the front door? If all animals poop, how is the world not covered in crap? I never told Jill I broke her NSYNC CD. Grandpa on the Rugrats totally made a joke about watching porn. Could I do porn? I could totally get a perm now and my mom can't say shit about it. Think about a calming sunset, a gentle breeze. Fuck it, I'm just gonna go watch The Office.
So, in other words, it's an improvisation of the self into the selfie.
I mean, what?
Wow, yes.
I've been talking forever. I've been talking for 54 minutes. How about you?
I'm glad you asked,
Okay, time to put on my active listening face.
I felt
You're interested, you're engaged, you're spellbound, you're captivated. Okay, good job. Let's have some wine.
Were they truly hostile remarks? These are people I know they like me. We spend hours together weekly. We spend time at Sammy's for hours after shows. They're my friends. But
This wine is a bit boxy. I should have a word with their sommelier.
But,
I wonder if I won my auction on that 98 Chateau Lafite.
freely and directly. We only express them in this strange, indirect way through a filter,
Boop ba doo boop boop ba doo boo. Whoa! Boop ba doo boop boop ba doo boo.
A tooth is just part of your nose until you sneeze it out. Body wash is an unnecessary purchase if you can just get your favorite pet to lick you clean. To stop the heart of an attacking bear, propose to it. An apple a day makes my taste buds go, hey, this sucks. Holding your breath for 3 minutes a day improves brain function and helps your fingers touch better. A true friend is one who will rub your back really good and hard and not ask any questions. Guitars originally had 8 strings, but that's because cavemen had more fingers. Britney Spears' real name was Britney Pillows, but they thought that didn't have enough edge, so they changed it to something sharper. Mrs. Claus always wanted a daughter.
Boop ba doo boop boop ba doo boo. Whoa!
I just wonder, how does that impact us as human beings, as actors? We can't truly express how we're feeling to one another except through these
Did I renew my subscription to the New Yorker?
strange ways. And if you do express yourself directly, hell, they think you're crazy. They think
Oh,
you're
sounds like she's
wild.
winding up. It's my turn to talk.
Yeah. Speaking of crazy and wild, this reminds me of an experience that I had recently. I don't know if you've ever had a moment where you were so connected to the core of the earth that you felt like the earth was growing up through.
Here we go again.
And I don't know if you've ever felt that way where the tendrils of the tree of life were sowing their roots around your shin bone.
Oh, come on now.
Making you a sort of creature who is one with the earth, right? We all come from stardust, us and the cockroaches and the rabbits and the bunnies and the horses and the zebra,
I'm going to have to put the kibosh on this one.
giraffe.
I've got to bring this up. You mentioned horses. Have you seen this? There's this video about the power of the horse. The power of the horse.
Sure.
Have you seen this one?
One time I was outside and I saw a horse behind a fence, and it made me indescribably happy because I was outside, because that's the power of the horse. Another time I was at work and I was really sad, and my friend, he bought me a tiny horse and brought it to me. And that also made me unbelievably happy. Number 1, because my friend was a kind man, and number 2, that's the power of the horse.
And it's like we don't even put any emphasis in reality anymore these days. What's actually happening. It's all about this personal brand.
Right. It doesn't matter what you look like in real life. It matters what you look like in your selfies.
Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Tiffany and I'm here to show you my bedroom routine. So before we get any further, if you can please hit like or subscribe on my channel, that'd be really appreciated. So right now I'm all the rage about this new Korean artisanal brand. They make small batches of their exclusive skincare brands, and everything's organic, and I'm told that you can even eat them too. This brand, it only has limited ingredients, right? So like we're talking egg yolks, lemon juice, and olive oil, and that's it. You just slather it on your face before bed, and you wake up with a gorgeous complexion to slay the day. So on first whiff, I smell a little bit of tang, a little lemon, almost smells like a sandwich. I'm told that you can eat it too. Tastes familiar. So you only need like a pea-sized amount, and you want to put it on your ring finger, because that's like the most gentle on your skin. And then you just slather it on. I just place where the scent and taste reminds me of. You always want to hit your orbital bone, no frown lines, and then you want to get rid of those forehead lines. And that's it. Hope you like it. Bye.
Oh, yes. And then they have you spending hundreds of dollars bi-weekly at Sephora on a skincare routine.
And that to me is the most absurd because, I felt like I perfected my skincare routine. When I was in my travels on the side of a mountain in Tibet, I actually met a snail. I named him Walter.
Oh, check off Tibet on my Robin Bingo card.
And, I haven't seen one wrinkle since. So I'm not sure why people don't go to the side of mountains in Tibet to get that glass skin, but they just don't. They just waste their money and their souls and their lives.
Where my beauty's at? It's your girl, Ms. Beauty, here with another product review. As always, you can get a special discount on all the products I review on my site in my link tree in my bio. So check that out. Make sure you like, save, subscribe, share this post with friends, because I really care about you finding what you need to discover your own beauty, right? Anyway, today's product is a new mask from actually a new sponsor of my content. Shout out to Discount Masks. This is a really exciting new site where you can get really high quality things but at a more reasonable price. And who doesn't love some affordable luxury? Speaking of luxury, this mask is charcoal mostly. You'll see the gray color of purifying charcoal in the mask, but then also little not so secret ingredient, diamonds. It is full of diamonds. Do you see that shimmer? Actually, I think that's like sweat maybe, or like skin cells. I'm not sure, but it's fancy. There's diamonds in it, and it's definitely doing its job. I can tell because it's been tingling. Pretty much since I put it on, just tingling, growing heat, really radiating, like even down my neck now. I feel like where their mask isn't, it's just hot, just really, really hot. And I guess that's how you know it's working. But anyway, I just can feel my skin peeling off, so I think it's probably time to take it off. But you should definitely check it out for yourself. And maybe like have some ice water nearby to rinse it off when you're done. But okay, beauties.
Then Walter died, and I haven't had a bit of snail cream on me since.
Seriously,
that doesn't even
how much longer can she go on for?
with my hair as it's grown out over the course of the past year.
Oh, hair care. Don't even get me started. I got this thing for Christmas, okay? The Dyson Airwrap. Have you heard of this thing?
I have no idea what that is.
The vacuum cleaner brand. They also make a hair tool.
Oh, Sarah.
It's kind of incredible. It's
Always
it
seeking comfort through
suctions your hair
consumerism.
in like a perfect spiral around.
Next,
a
you'll be
hot
telling me you
barrel.
sleep under an
And it
electric
turns it
blanket.
into, like, those beautiful beach waves. Everyone wants those beach waves. Everyone should look like they're in California all the time.
Why spend money on an air wrap when you could spend money going to an actual beach? Think about that.
That's
Think about
true.
how, our hair is dead cells that are shed from our skin. They're the proteins that have grown out of our
God,
bones.
too
out of our
much.
blood.
Hey curl friends, I just wanted to update you on my curly hair journey. As you know, I've been following the Curly Girl method for the past 6 months, and it has literally changed my life. I went from stick straight hair, which, I still have on the side, I'm on the path, okay? But I went from stick straight hair to this. Amazing. So, you all know the techniques. Squish, chicken dish, scrunch out the crunch. We don't want any 1999 pop stars here. Hashtag free Britney. But if you're looking for products that'll work for you, let me share 2 products that have worked really well for me. So, first, I've got this Jessie Curl Spiralicious Styling Gel. This smells like coconuts and sunshine and paradise and vacation and everything that you want. So when you put this in your hair, you can do it after you've washed and right before you plop. So you can put this in your hair, and it can be a single styler if you want, or you can pair it with your favorite mousse or curl stimulator, whatever you want. But just so you know, this is also a women-owned company, so women supporting women. And on the 15th of every month, they offer free shipping. So mark your calendars, the 15th, go to jessiecurl.com and get yourself a bottle of this because it is great. All right, second thing is human blood. Now, I use this when I want a good protein treatment, and it is a great second day refresh. So like when your curls have fallen a little bit and you look at yourself in the mirror and you're like, ugh, what can I do? Blood. So you just take a little bit of this, and obviously it doesn't smell quite as good as this Firelicious styling gel, but I've gotten used to it and kind of like it now. So you just take a little bit, just like a teaspoon, and you put it in your hands like this, and you scrub it around. You got to emulsify it, and then mix it with some water. So I'm just going to demonstrate here, but it's not a pure demonstration. Just rub it around, and then you just glaze it over your hair like this, and then you just squish it in. It's great, and it holds your hair so well, and it'll add that shine that you're all craving. I will say I've noticed that if the blood comes from somebody who's a little bit younger, it does help with the shine, like kind of a lot. So, just keep that in mind when you're getting your samples. All right, well, thanks so much, friends. I'll see you next time. Bye.
And sometimes going to the salon, it can just be absolutely depressing. You're sitting there and you try so hard to make small talk and figure out what you're going to talk to this person about for the next 3 hours.
Imagine thinking 3 hours is a long time. How American.
I mean, maybe they're having the worst week of their lives.
Hey, I'm Amanda. I'm going to be doing your shampoo today. How is that for you? Is it cold? If you could meet any president, who do you think that you would pick? In all of your spare time, what are some things that you like to do? I'm sorry if my nails are scratching you. Okay, you're all set.
You never know. You never truly get to know your hairstylist, I'd like to be friends with my hairstylist. I think it's kind of depressing that I just go and pay this money to look beautiful and I never get to,
Ooh, I can talk again.
know their lives.
Who are they? What makes them feel alive? What ignites their keratin cells and their embryos, right?
Yes. It's like they're a human being too.
A human being who is unknowable to us, even though they are cutting off.
I can't stop thinking about that horse.
For ages. They're cutting off our experiences as they grow out of our scalp.
Maybe it's what I need, the power of the horse.
Yes. I wonder, can you have that? Is it like a therapist and a client? Could you have an interpersonal relationship with your hairstylist? Is it moral?
I mean, if we're going to talk about morality, we might as well talk about, as we were mentioning earlier, the theater. And how does one connect morally these days?
So there's something that I have been keeping to myself since 2006. And I feel like it's one of the last things I really need to work on in my life. And being honest about it is really tough because it's a vulnerable thing. I could lose friendships. I could lose my husband. But it's been a really long time and I can't carry it with me anymore. I hope that I'm not judged too harshly, but I feel like this is my one final step before I reach some sort of freedom. I hope you guys can understand that. But I think the most important takeaway is that you don't fuck with magic. And it's time to be honest about the real differences between The Illusionist and The Prestige. Okay, they came out a month apart. They are not the same movie. Okay, not even close. The Prestige has trap doors. It has real magic. It has cloning. People die. The Illusionist has a very unbelievable love story between Edward Norton and Jessica Biel, and we know that would never happen. Not in a movie, not in real life, okay? I just don't buy it. And where's the magic? They never even tell you or explain how anything happens, and it's super boring. So I just want to come out in the camp of The Prestige and be honest and let it go so that I can finally be the self-actualized person that I'm meant to be. And, you know, I'm sorry, but man, do I feel better. Thank you.
And then Gustav told this funny little joke. Well, it's hard to understand if you don't say it in the original Japanese. So
Wow, this is
I'll have to save that one.
exhausting.
You know, Gustav.
Certainly. You know, you know what makes me laugh a lot? The movies. I love going to the movies. You know, I think the theater's dead, truly. I appreciate the lack of intimacy that a movie.
Okay, I'm in listening mode again.
A room full of strangers and it's so
Look
dark,
fascinated.
everyone's so focused on their
Look
snacks,
empathetic.
you know, what's
God,
about to
I am
flash in
such
front
a
of their
great
eyes. You know,
conversationalist.
the theater is just so intimate and tense. You know, the movies are so relaxed. You know,
Ooh, I better make sure that Emmercord is not leaving the Criterion channel at the end of the month.
really entertaining. House of Wax.
You
know, it was this
Paris Hilton.
Yes, with Paris Hilton. It was a really great thriller.
Hello there, I'm Erica von Straten, and I studied at the Stella Adler School in New York. I'm a method actor, and here's my audition for House of Wax. I took the money! I should have taken the money, and I wore a skirt! I wore a skirt and took the money, and now I'm gonna die! What do you mean, gingivitis? Do you think my teeth are just gonna fall out of my head? Like some sort of trash, mouth hole, swamp person? Well, I'm not gonna go down like that! But what of her head? Exactly what she said would happen would happen. We took the ribbon off and now she's just a head. I can't be with a head. She can't go to dinner. God, you scare me. God, you scare me so. Your power, your ouch. Thank you.
It was interesting. And, you know, Paris Hilton, I've got to give it to her. She did a decent job.
Well, who knows where inspiration comes from? Am I right?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is Tony Soprano if you are the dad in Cheaper by the Dozen. Hey, Carmela, what are these 12 fucking kids doing in the house? I got waste management to run, eh? Hey, you 12 kids, get out of the fucking pool. That's where my ducks go, and you know how much I love those fucking ducks. Hey, you know, I really gotta be more careful with my mistress these days. Can't turn this 12 into a baker's dozen, eh? Hey, Christopher, yeah, I got a job for you. Take care of these 12 fucking kids while I go whack this guy, eh? Alright, which of you 12 kids broke the chandelier? Eh? That was a test. You never rat on family. Hey, these 12 kids are just like their dad, eh? We're gonna start needing to get 12 pounds of gabagool. Hey, a dozen kids, bada bing.
But it's so hard to find any inspiration in the films these days. I mean, you know what I think about? I think about that time that Moonlight actually won Best Picture. We thought
I wish I was watching Law and Order SVU right now.
jaws dropped. You see Busy Phillips next
I
to
bet Robin doesn't even like Law and Order SVU. She's so cultured.
haywire these days. And how do you even respond to a world in which nothing happens that's unexpected?
What do you mean nothing goes haywire? I mean, look at this past year. I mean, there's a pandemic, you know, there's so many national crises. I just wonder, how do we make theater in an age that's
the crises happen, but we just keep going on about our regular lives, right? We work and we eat and we sleep and we
Oh,
wake and we eat and we
I
work.
could use a break from this.
Hi y'all, welcome to Cooking During the Pandemic with Aura Lee. I'm going to teach you some of my little hacks that helped me get through the pandemic. Tip 1, have a really good jar of peanut butter. I'm going to open it like this. And then here's the tricky part, so stay with me. Just kind of dip your spoon right on in there. Everyone's a little different. You can get any amount you really want on that spoon. And then I just, just shove it on right in there. The creaminess of the peanut butter really complements my hunger. Tip 2 for y'all out there. After you've had your fill of protein, it's time for dessert. Frozen strawberries and banana. All of the flavor and coldness of ice cream with none of the guilt. You just get a big, well, sometimes it hurts your teeth a little, but it's really important to just power through because you're gonna love it.
So with people performing so well on these phones, it's like the theater's useless.
Well, there was something I saw on a phone recently that had all the elements of theater. It was thought of carefully, worked on carefully, had quite an exquisite taste and magic, and it created something that had ritual, love, surprise, denouement, beginning, middle, and end. And it was an incredibly beautiful piece of theater. And the impact that it had on me was a positive one. It didn't deaden me. It brought me to life.
All right, Woodland Helper. Did you make sure the princess got the pea in her mattress?
Yeah, fairy godmother. I had to drink a lot of water, so she definitely has that pea in her bed.
Wait. Pea. 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 Pea.
Pea.
Pea.
Pea.
It's so beautiful.
Art lives.
Art lives. And if you want to keep art alive, we need the support of audiences like you. So thank you so much for watching tonight.
And please consider donating at the link below. All proceeds tonight are going to go to Arcade Comedy Theater's Women's History Month Artist Fund.
Which means you'll be compensating the performers you saw tonight, as well as the performers in our other Women's History Month programming, which you can watch right now on our YouTube channel. And thanks again for watching. And thank you, Wally.
Thank you, Andre.
Good night.
Good night.
Oh, you say you support women? Donate to the Arcade Comedy Theater Artists Fund then. All donations will be directly paid to the producers and artists working on Women's History Month shows. ArcadeComedyTheater.com.